This is the first part of the how to conjugate in the present tense explanation. So what we're going to look at first is how you say who is doing the action in a sentence. So whether he or she is studying, we are studying, all the possibilities there. Of course, you can use the person's name, like Juan or Juan y Bárbara, but you can also just use these subject pronouns. So I in Spanish, yo. You, speaking to one person informally, tú. If you're being formal with a person, you'll want to say usted. Remember, most of the time the abbreviation is used, but you say usted, not ud. He, él, she, ella. So these are the singular forms when you're talking about one person. On the plural side, when there's more than one person involved, we, nosotros. Nosotros is going to be used if you have all guys that are saying we, or it's a mix of guys and girls. Nosotras is we when it's only women who are saying we. Then, when you're speaking to a group of two or more people, you're going to use ustedes. So once again, you're going to see the abbreviation. Don't say uds, it's ustedes. What's a little confusing about this is that it's the plural of usted, which we use to mean you formal when we're speaking to one person. But ustedes in Latin America is neither formal nor informal. That's one thing I wanted to point out to you now while we're talking about it. It's just what you use to speak to a group of two or more people. In Spain, you'll be learning this more in Español 3. When you use ustedes in Spain, it's formal. But in Latin America, it's neither. It's just how you speak to a group of people. Then, they, ellos, if it's all guys or a mix of girls and guys, and ellas, if it's all girls. The one that I didn't mention yet is it. It, when it's the understood subject, you don't say anything. So for example, in your pronunciation words from this chapter, or from, this chapter, it's difficult for me. You said, es difícil para mí. Es is, it is, the it's just understood. So you don't need to name anybody as a subject pronoun when you're saying it. So let's do a little practice with these subject pronouns. First of all, we use them so that we don't have to be so repetitious, unnecessarily so. I mean, you probably know somebody who goes on and on about somebody else and they keep saying their name and you're thinking in your head, why don't they just say he? So here are some names. If you're going to replace these names with a subject pronoun, which subject pronoun would it be? So instead of saying Juan and Alfonso are studying together, we could say they, and that would be ellos. Ellos because they're two guys. Mi mamá y yo, my mom and I. We. So nosotros, if you're a guy. If you're a girl, nosotras, because you're a female, and so is your mom. Tus amigos, your friends, they, ellos. Mi profesora de ciencias, my science teacher, ella, because she's a girl. Raquel y tú, Rachel and you, speaking to a group of two or more people, so ustedes. El señor Jagger, Mr. Jagger. Él, he. Ana y Jessica. They. They're both girls, so ellas. Amanda y Lorenzo. They, but Lorenzo's in the mix, a guy. So you need to use ellos since it's a guy and a girl. Alejandra, Jesus y yo. Jesus is in the mix, so a guy, you're going to have to say we, the nosotros form. Luis, Guille y tú. Luis, Guille, and you. So you guys, ustedes.